not okay. This needs to stop now.
Hey, come back here.
I thought it was E2.
What was that?
I don't know.
Bilbo knocked the white bowl off the...
Oh, shit, I forgot how to look back at you if you try to run out. No! Fuck. It tricked me.
You know, games kind of do that sometimes. 2022 has... I know people always say it's like, oh, this year's the worst year ever. And I'm not one to say that over and over again. Like, all these people. It's like, 2016 is the worst year ever. 2017 is the worst year ever. I think we can all unanimously agree 2020 was the worst year ever about 2 years ago. And anyone saying like 2021 or 2022 is the worst year ever, like, no. Like, I'll send your ass back to 2020.
Say it at this point if you're still saying that.
Yeah, it's basically like every year's the worst year ever. Like, stop it.
When did Gangnam Style come out?
2013, I think.
Okay, can we reset the simulation of that? That seems like a good time period.
The first video ever to hit 1 billion on the platform, and now like
that was the last YouTube rewind I remember watching, and I was like, that was a good video.
Gosh.
Does that reset you back to like your previous relationships and stuff too? If that happened?
I'm up to.
Well, actually, dude, that was back before we even started doing reactions. That was when we were still involved with Jesse and everything.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Hold on. Let's look at that real quick. Size Gangnam Style. Don't worry, we won't play it because I don't want to get copyright struck into oblivion. There it is. 10 years ago. 2012. July 15th, 2012. So, yeah. Resetting to 2012. That'd be an interesting time. You know what? If I could go back with the memories that I have right now, I would just be like...
It would be weird if we reset and ended up back in like previous relationships and stuff, though.
That would be a bit strange, but...
Yeah, maybe that's too far.
Yeah.
But... Still, though, I mean, there's a lot of...
I guess I would give it another try, maybe, but, like,
well,
I don't know.
Think about this. If you go back with the knowledge that you currently have, you'll know what to avoid.
Bigfoot.
Yes.
Maybe it's just like, at this point, I don't know that it wasn't doomed from the start type thing, you know?
Well, true. But that being said, though, this year, we've had some losses that have really hit the gaming and like the nerd communities.
Just your inner child.
Heavy. Well, yeah, especially our childhoods, because first Kevin Conroy, who was Batman for all of us for so long, the animated series, the Arkham games, various films throughout the year, which actually. I got it on Amazon. I felt like I had to. And then, of course, Batman and Mr. Freeze, Sub-Zero. One of my favorites that doesn't get a lot of love, because I know everyone like gushes about Mask of the Phantasm, and rightfully so. It's the best. It's probably the best animated Batman film. But Kevin Conroy has a huge impact in my childhood, simply just from these. And then, of course, we cannot talk about... y'all know what we're watching for this video, what we're reacting to. Jason David Frank, a.k.a. Tommy, the Green Ranger, later the White Ranger, and I know he was a few Rangers, other Black Dino Ranger, I think, which I actually saw a highlight thing where it was just like, guys, I gotta go to the clothes store. It's like, why is that? It's like, my closet is very lacking in black. He's like, because he always dressed in green or white or red.
Yeah.
And and I remember I had a chance to go to a convention to meet Jason David Frank, and I missed it because of scheduling conflicts, because of things that came up, and yeah, that still hurt. Because now I'm never going to. And of the original 6 Power Rangers, now there are 4, because Tui Trang back in 2001, and now Jason David Frank. All that's left is Austin St. John, Walter Jones, who I've met. And actually I had them sign the mech back there, the 3D printed mech. Amy Jo Johnson and David Yost, which, damn, dude, that's just... But the last...
Will always be stuck in my head, too.
Yeah, that's always going to be there. But the last... thing that Jason David Frank worked on that was Power Rangers related was a film for Bat in the Sun called Legend of the White Dragon. And they released a trailer here that goes over the suit up. It's called the suit up trailer of the Legend of the White Dragon. And I guess let's check it out and let's hopefully not cry. Anyway.
Target is heading for the south exit.
Looks pretty good.
Copy that. I got eyes. Don't move. Let me see your hands. That's it. Easy. Don't move. Cover me.
Already on it.
Keep those hands right there.
Oh, damn.
Whose side are you on? Why are you running?
Hold on, let me make
I
sure.
like these effects they have in this.
Oh, yeah, the quality. Let me get the quality up. There we go. All of it, well, Bat in the Sun doesn't mess around, dude. Bat in the Sun's always been great work.
Why are you hiding? Why won't you join the fight?
Ooh.
Damn.
I've lost everything! They've taken everything from me!
Yeah.
It's him. You're not the only one who's lost something.
Johnny! What's up, dude?
We've all made sacrifices. What do you want? You're the key.
Have you heard the legends of the White Dragon?
We believe we finally found something to help us restore balance. The White Dragon Crystal. Your energy, your blood is the key. Then why'd you attack me?
Because we had to make sure you weren't a clone.
You're wasting your time. Have nothing left to fight for.
This really feels so Donnie's plot line.
Yeah.
She's alive!
Definite tribute to the 90s in terms of these kind of shows.
Your daughter. She's alive.
Oh.
It's what your wife would have wanted! He has her at his citadel. If you're lying to me, you'll be the first one I come after. And if I'm not, you'll have found a reason to fight. Take it. White Dragon!
All right. That's like a healthy mix between the Green Ranger and the White Ranger suits.
The White Dragon, also known as Eric Reed, has been discovered alive. I believe it is my duty to bring this man to justice for what he's done to our city. I will not rest. This city will not rest until Eric Reed is held accountable.
Michael Madsen. Mark Dukakis. There's Aaron. Nice.
Hey guys, hate to interrupt, but I'm kind of getting a weird feedback
Where is Erik Reed?
Well, let's see what we're working with.
Ooh.
Damn.
It's beautiful. I'm gonna shed a tear. It's gonna be a fake tear, but I'm still gonna shed it. Oh, look at it!
All right.
Damn, dude, this is.
It's like,
man,
they've somehow like locked into my nostalgia with something more modern.
Yeah.
But all the nostalgia's there. Like there's campiness.
Mm-hmm.
In the same ways they used to do in the 90s. But it's like nowadays, like thinking back to like Power Rangers and stuff, if I went back and watched it, I wouldn't feel like it aged very well, probably.
Right.
Yeah.
But this looks like something that they've somehow managed to capture that campiness and that stuff that I normally wouldn't be interested in and make it something that I'm somehow interested in again, I think.
Well,
like those effects and stuff, like they're not updated to like modern like MCU level, you know, but they're like somewhere in between like old school Power Rangers effects and like modern effects. And
well, also, I don't know that Bat in the Sun has a budget for, you know.
Well, they raised money on a Kickstarter platform for this.
But I really like it. Like I just like the place that it's landed.
Let's see. There we go. There it is. So they started a Kickstarter for it, and they raised over $500,000.
Oh, nice.
And I'm glad that they were able to raise that much. And I think that Jason David Frank was either finished or very close to being finished with his role in this, and I hope that they're able to edit around it for the parts that he wasn't able to finish.
Oh, I definitely hope it gets released. Just so
I do too.
You know.
Because
that was one of the things. Is like there are celebrities that it's like you watch their stuff, but you're better off not meeting them. But like Jason David Frank, like every action I've seen with fans was a good one.
Yes.
Like he loved to meet people that love Power Rangers.
And you see, everyone. The only person of the Power Rangers who really had a problem with him was Austin, and they explained that it was because both of them like butted heads because of like, you know, alpha male personalities of the time. But more people have a problem with Austin St. John than they do Jason David Frank, because Austin St. John, from what I understand, was one of the bigger, like, I don't know 100% on this, but from what I understand from rumors that I've heard, he was one of the bigger bullies towards David Yost because of the fact that David Yost was gay and closeted at the time. He's out now, but at the time he was bullied a little bit behind the scenes of the Power Rangers because of it, from various producers and that, and it's why Saban, like Hayam Saban and his like way of running things, I'm glad he's not in control anymore, because I think, you know, it's with Disney now, which, take it or leave it, that's where it's at. I mean, go figure.
That's where everything's at.
That's where everything winds up. It's like, I remember we joked years and years ago about how we'd all wind up working for the D. Disney. I remember.
It's not gonna happen.
No, I know.
I refuse.
I do too.
The Last Jedi crossed the line.
If Disney buys the place you work right now, would you quit?
I don't know why they would buy my new
Because they'll
work.
eventually buy everything.
I mean, well, I mean, it's like if I gotta eat, so.
Well, there's talk that because Elon Musk bought Twitter, he might potentially also try and reach out to Google about acquiring YouTube, because from what I understand, Google has been upset with like YouTube's earnings and everything like that for a while. And
oh, you know how you might have better earnings, Google, from YouTube?
Don't put useless strikes on your content creators.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you, Micah.
Because y'all are probably watching this like 2 weeks later than you should.
Yep. Either that or it's a day from now, because I've had a member from YouTube's like creator support finally forward like the evidence that it's like there's no precedence here, so why are you upholding this against us when all these other channels basically get a free pass? Why is that? Please. And even if it doesn't work the first time, I'm gonna keep at it until eventually, because squeaky wheel gets the grease. That's what I keep hearing. And for Chad, that's what he had to do to fight his. He had to talk to like 5 or 6 people before they finally did something. And I'm hoping that tomorrow I'll wake up to that email and the email will say, hey, your video's age restricted, but we restored it. And I'm just like, fine. And then I'm just going to go in and private it. And
I'd be like, you don't even have to restore the damn video. Just take the strike off our account.
Well, and this is, you see, and this is why I don't understand why YouTube doesn't do the thing where they're just like, hey, we found this video problematic. You have 3 days to delete it.
Take it down.
Gladly.
Yeah.
I will gladly delete a video, then take a community guideline strike and not be able to upload for a week or 2 weeks or potentially lose my channel. I mean, I would gladly do that. If YouTube would just nut up and do something like that, I think the platform would be a lot better. I really do. Instead, they just want to try and, act holier than thou and just be like, well, we think that this violates community guidelines, and we're just gonna let the bots decide and everything. It's like putting your hands in the face.
Okay, if you think this violates it, then what are you doing leaving it up like in its original form and all the other people who have reacted to it?
That's the other thing. No
doesn't
precedence.
make any sense. Why us?
Because
fuck us in particular, apparently.
Well, we're one. Actually, I've noticed this in terms of a lot of the old school reaction channels that started back in around 2014, 2015. There's us, Tyrone Magnus, Gator Martin. He was off the platform for a while, but he recently just came back. But a lot of the ones that were here back then are gone, and we're one of the older ones left. And that's I kind of like take a matter of pride with that, but at the same time, it's just like if YouTube's sick of us, I mean, I'd rather them just like come out and say it on Twitter, just be like, we wish the Renegades would stop making reaction videos because we have all these other reaction content creators out there. They're newer, younger.
Is Blindwave still around?
Yes, they are. See, they actually, I think they actually had to restart their channel as well.
Man.
I think around 2016 because of problems with I forget what exactly it was, but their old channel basically got shut down.
That's brutal.
Oh, it is, man. And I'm glad that hasn't. Well, if it does happen again, I mean, I'm thankful that we have a community on Discord and everything that is strong enough to have our backs. And basically, if we had to restart a new channel and do a new thing, then I'll just upload a lot of our old stuff. But hey, if we got to start back at square one, I mean, at least we have the tools that we need to get going again. But anyway, I really hope this comes out. When it does, I'm going to watch it.
And I was going to say, I think I finally found the words to describe it. It just basically feels like someone took the nostalgia from the 90s shows like Power Rangers and managed to age it up to appeal to basically grow it with the audience. So that's why it looks exciting to me. So
I get that.
Yeah,
that's cool. Pizza. Are the pizzas done? Yep, pizza's done. Okay.
Pizza time.
Well, they're not here yet. I don't think Kate's back yet. But yeah, the overall this film has it. When it comes out, I'm gonna watch it because I love supporting Bat in the Sun. I've always been supporters of Bat in the Sun, ever since they were doing their superhero beatdown.
Oh yeah.
And also the Batman films that they did back in the day with it was it was the one with Poison Ivy. I actually remember they never went back and finished the storyline of it, and they just moved on to something else.
Sad about that. I gotta say, like, I think Kevin Porter was their Batman.
I think so. Yeah.
He does a really good job.
Yes.
Yeah.
He wears the cowl very well. Yeah. And he has the intimidation factor down 100%.
And he's just a beast.
Yes.
Dude's huge.
And Aaron as well, dude. Aaron's a friggin' beast. I mean,
I've never seen those, so you should send me.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Check those out.
I remember. I can't wait until Batman itself is what's the word? No longer under copyright protection, and basically it's like it'll be Creative Commons for anyone.
Like Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, and basically anyone will be able to come in and make whatever Batman film that they want.
Wait, I can make my own Winnie the Pooh thing now?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Winnie the Pooh's no longer.
That's why the Winnie the Pooh horror movie.
Blood and Honey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Blood and Honey. Yeah. When does Batman leave? When is Batman public domain? 2034. So 12 years.
Oh, I'm gonna write so many Batman things.
Mickey Mouse? Oh, dude, how pissed off is Disney gonna be? Because in 2024, that's when Mickey Mouse goes public domain. Superman and Batman both in 2034. Oh,
It'd
yes.
be a lot easier for Square to start making
Kingdom Hearts.
to keep making Kingdom Hearts games.
Absolutely.
Won't it?
Yeah. Oh man. That's awesome.
I just hope Guillermo del Toro will do a Doom That Came to Gotham. There's a graphic novel, like a alternative history one. It's pretty cool.
That would be awesome.
H.P. Lovecraft Batman.
Yeah,
Mike Mignola.
Del Toro is one of my favorites, so I'd be down to see some Batman from him.
I would love to see the Bat Who Laughs. At least, if I don't know if they're gonna go like big crazy multiverse stuff in DC now that James Gunn has taken over, but if they do, I would love to see the Bat Who Laughs on.
Imagine if like Junji Ito did like a retelling of like Long Halloween.
Ooh, damn! I imagination's running wild. I gotta stop before. Yeah,
We just gotta live 12 more years, fellas.
Hey, I'll be there, man.
And not a Bigfoot gets a hold of us.
Man, now Bigfoot's gonna see this video. He's like, shit, they know. And just start running.
Well, apparently,
Michael was raising some legitimate concerns about Bigfoot before we started this recording.
according to this podcast, he's an interdimensional being, so he just like teleport in here or something. I don't know, man.
God have mercy. I love
Well, I
this
mean,
so
like,
much.
I'll buy him some jerky if he'll spare us.
Well, that might work.
Jack Link's just all of a sudden is just like. But imagine you showing up with like off-brand, instead of Jack Link's, it's Pemmican beef jerky. He picks up, he's just like, just like twist your head off your shoulders.
He just stabs me in the eye with a jerky stick.
God. Anyway, moving on. Rest in peace, Jason David Frank. Hopefully this will live up to your legacy, and hopefully this will be something that we will be able to celebrate whenever it comes out. We'll be able to celebrate your work, and we'll miss you. So until next time, I'm Nate. See you, everybody.